Mokopuna hau no ngā iwi a toru o Tūranganui-a-Kiwa, rongo whakaata taitanga maha ki me ngai tāmanuhiri, ko Karl Johnstone tōku ingoa, no te whanau arapata, or Halbert. So I descend from my rongo whakaata line from a guy called Thomas Halbert, who was one of the first settlers into Gisborne. He was a whaler trader, came from England, and he married his sixth wife at the time, because he was known as Henry VIII, was Maurapani. She was the granddaughter of Te Ratu, and Te Ratu was one of the rangatira of rongo whakaata at the time of the arrival of Cook. Funny story about him is that Cook actually came in searching for what he thought was the king of the land, and he was told that the rangatira was Te Ratu. So everywhere he went, he upset everyone because he said looking for the chief Te Ratu. On my other side, I have and I enjoy Scottish ancestry, Norwegian ancestry, so it's really important to me that you have that diversity. Understanding those genealogical connections, or that whakapapa, establishes who you are and how you move in the world. So understanding our connections back through time, not only to in a family tree sense or a tātou whakapapa, but also in a connection sense. You know, we too often today, as a symptom of post-treaty context, think about how we are unique rather than how we connect. And so we've learnt to operate through hegemony, so exclusivity. And for me, a lot of what I try to do is to always make those connections. Well, you know, when Te Wairoa from Ngāti Maru prophesied the arrival of Cook, he also prophesied the arrival of Te Kooti. And in that, I think what that tells us is that to take a moment in time and isolate it is a mistake, and that actually you have to look at the cause and effect over generations. You have to actually, I think, take a really wide view that looks at what was happening leading up to the arrival of the Pākehā or of Cook and his ship, and then what happened subsequently. You know, the conversation is best contextualized over generations, and I think if you isolate it to a very specific moment in time, it abstracts very quickly, and I think you draw incorrect and simplified conclusions. When I reflect, for example, on the different communities I work with internationally, and I look at our own situation, while I acknowledge that there's some work to do, we're in a lot better place than a lot of communities around the world, and we should acknowledge that while we're trying to smooth over those other pieces.